So hey guys, it's Teacher Dad. So today I'm going to show you a little video that I created here. My father-in-law actually helped me to make a iPad stand for my iPad Pro. I had gotten my iPad with the Otterbox Defender, and I like the nice rigid case because this was one of the iPads that potentially had some issues with some stability of the case. And so I wanted to make sure that this was going to not get any bending in it, as some people have reported issues. And so this particular case came with a nice plastic cover as well. It does add quite a bit of weight into the iPad, but it does make additional protection. It has a place for the Apple Pencil to store, and then it does have a little adapter or a little stand here that you can use for propping the iPad up. Now you can see that there are basically two options for the stand, and that is kind of a area here where it would be nice for typing if you were using the on-screen keyboard, and then if you were going to be using it for watching media or videos, it does have a straight up and down option, and so it allows you to see, but it doesn't give you anything in between. So the straight up and down option I have found is a bit too straight. It would be nice if it was tilted back a little bit, and I have found that the one where it's positioned flat, this does work nice for kind of a drawing type situation, and it's fairly sturdy, but it does not give you the ability to have kind of an in-between position, which is more of what I would be looking for from a stand when you're using it with an external keyboard and a mouse or so on. So I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a stand, and I also wanted something that gave me some versatility. So I decided to ask my father-in-law when we were there if he would give me a hand, and so here is the stand that he helped me to design and to build. So to make this stand, first of all, what we did is we found a piece of steel, and it's fairly thin. I don't have the actual dimensions of the thickness of the steel that we used, but you can see that it is somewhat flexible to the bending. So first we took this piece and we bent a lip here on the edge so that it would hold the iPad on the end, and then we cut out the outside frame. After we did that, we realized that it still could use a little bit more strength, and so we added another piece. You can see kind of like an angled piece here, kind of like an angle iron, and so we attached that onto the back, drilled some holes, and put a couple of bolts with nuts on them. The only issue then is if you were using this without a case, obviously this is made of metal. It also has these screws sticking out, so you would potentially scratch the back of the iPad. I have mine in an Otterbox Defender, so it's a rubberized, rugged case, so that doesn't matter to me. We used a piece of metal rod, and heated it on the two sides here to bend so that it would go down and attach.
So then we went to attach something here as the base. This is, as you can see, quite a bit thicker, almost 2 to 3, about 3 times the thickness of the piece of metal that we used for the stand. And so we cut that out, we bolted it on here. We put a double nut on here so that it would lock against itself and not loosen the nut. And then we notched several spots here so that it would have some adjustment capabilities. Had any questions about how we did this or what materials that we used or how to get your own to do something along this line, you can put those questions down below. So if you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. You can ring the bell if you want to see when we release future videos, and hope to see you again on the next one.